one reason that there would be high velocity blood spatter on your shirt, and that's you standing right next to your mother when she got stabbed. You do this, and you hit, right? The blood spatters. Do you know what physics is? That's how it works.
This is Nathaniel Schimmel, the prime suspect in the brutal murder of his own mother. But with him denying everything, it's up to detectives to break him down inch.
Or are you just a psychopath who kills their mother for no reason?
By inch.
She's dead. Oh. Yeah, she is. She's dead. She raised you and you killed her.
By inch.
You told us on a sworn statement, you tell us that you went to your friend's house because you're scared of the masked mystery man.
All in the hopes to make him crack, because behind the murder of Michelle Schimmel lies a devastating story.
She just let out. I just watched her die.
Tell me what happened.
On the evening of August 23, 2017, a quiet street in Palm Coast became a crime scene. Neighbors and officers discovered 60-year-old Michelle Schimmel lying face down on her front lawn with a kitchen knife stuck in her back and a large pool of blood beneath her. There was a trail of droplets leading from the front door to where she lay. Her son, Nathaniel Schimmel, later told investigators that he heard screaming. He found his mother and then left a call for help from a friend's house. When officers arrived, he had blood spatter on his shirt and between his toes. Those physical details quickly became the focus of the investigation. From the beginning, detectives treated the scene as violent and intimate. Crime scene teams recorded multiple stab wounds and blood spatter consistent with a close-range attack. The blood patterns, footprints, and the knife still in the victim shaped every question the detectives asked Nathan in the hours that followed. What began as a 911 call and a neighbor check quickly became an interrogation that would force a single uncomfortable question. Did Nathan find a killer, or did he completely make one up?
Okay. All right. So, you wake up at 10, and then what? Who's home? You by yourself?
Yeah. Sometime during the day, my uncle came over to fix the floorboards.
Uncle who?
Greg.
Okay, your Uncle Greg. Was your mom home? No. Okay. So, you're at home. Where's mom?
At work.
Where does she work?
She works over in town center. She's a medical assistant.
At?
Somewhere in town center. I'm not sure what the name is.
Okay. So she's a medical tech in town center. What time does she usually work?
I think she usually works from like 9 to 5.
Okay. So she works from 9 to 5. Is that Monday through Friday? Does she work part-time?
I don't think she works on Fridays.
Monday through Thursday?
Yeah, usually. I think she might sometimes go on Fridays.
Okay. So, mom's usually at work. Obviously, if you wake up at 10, she's gone probably by 8:30, I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. All right. So does your Uncle Greg normally come over?
No, the fish tank was leaking, so he had to replace all the floorboards under it.
Okay. So he came. Did he finish that, or?
I have no idea.
Okay. So Uncle Greg, and how long was Uncle Greg there?
I don't really know. I just saw him.
Okay. Was your dad home? No?
Mm-mm.
Okay, where is he?
I don't know. He has the places renting over in St. Augustine.
He's renting out the places?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I guess he is. Yeah, he's renting out the house in St. Augustine.
Okay. Do you know where about?
Not really.
Okay. So, does your dad stay in St. Augustine?
Well, ever since they divorced, she'd keep letting him stay over, then kick him out, then staying over, and then kick him out, and he was there for quite a while until she kicked him out, I think like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Why?
I don't know, I think they were just arguing and she just wanted him to leave.
Anybody call the police or anything like that? No? Okay, so he left?
Mm-hmm.
Is he your biological dad?
Mm-hmm.
And she's your biological mom?
Mm-hmm.
Nathaniel claimed his dad, Martin Schimmel, should have been the one being interrogated. He was his alleged prime suspect. Being an abusive alcoholic and divorced from Michelle Schimmel for 4 years, Nathaniel and his father did not have a good relationship right from his childhood. Murdering one parent and framing the other for it is definitely something.
So tell me about the rest of your day. Uncle Greg comes over, does whatever.
She comes home eventually after that. She takes the dogs up, go to the bathroom. She lets the cats out on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she left it unlocked. She usually locks it and keeps me out there.
Mm-hmm. She what?
She locks me out there. She doesn't want me coming in the house.
Who?
My mom.
Why?
She thinks I'm not looking for a job.
Okay, I'm confused. So she expects you to be out looking for a job during the day.
But since she locked me out of the house, I don't have any way of showering or getting changed or anything.
Okay, and how long has that been going on?
Like 2 or 3 days, I think.
Okay. Have you tried to look for a job?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like where?
Usually over by the new renovated Publix area, and then over by the Target area.
Okay, where have you applied?
Just all around there. I've applied to GameStop, Target, Dollar Tree, all those places.
Okay. So, how do you, I mean, she just, I don't understand. When did she lock you out of the house?
Like 2 or 3 days ago. I've been staying out on the porch for a while now, though.
You've been staying out on the porch for 2-3 days.
No, I've been locked out there. I've been staying over there for like maybe a couple of weeks.
Okay. So when she keeps you out on the porch, does she let you in after she gets home?
Not anymore. Not in the past 2 or 3 days.
How long has this happened?
It's like 2 or 3 days.
Okay, so for 2 or 3 days, you haven't been in your house.
Mm-mm.
You haven't showered.
No, I haven't gotten to.
Okay. Is there a reason that maybe you didn't shower at like Christian's house or something like that?
We don't really hang out that much anymore.
No? Okay.
We hung out, I think, the day before yesterday, though, just for a little bit.
Okay. All right. So you've been sleeping outside?
Yeah, out on the porch. I've got 2 fans.
That's kind of bullshit. And is somebody trying to convince your mom to tell you to do that, or?
I don't know.
Did you guys discuss it at all? That's crazy.
She just said, you're not looking for a job, so you're going to be locked out there.
That's really, that's crazy.
Yeah, I guess.
So what do you tell her about that?
I just said, well, I am, but she's like, well, you don't have any proof of that you're going out.
Yeah, but how does she expect you to get a job if you can't go in the house?
I don't know.
Did you ask her that?
I tried to ask, but she just she's really stubborn and she just wouldn't give a reason.
Okay. Do you have anybody that you kind of use to I don't want to say use, but for example, if I'm arguing with my dad, I would use my mom or my brother who has maybe a better relationship with him and say, can you talk some sense in this guy? No. There's just no talking to your mom?
I try, but she's kind of hard to talk to sometimes.
Mr. Joseph is the brother of Michelle Schimmel and Nathaniel's uncle. He was working on a section of the floorboards in the house on the day of the homicide. He explained that there was recent contention between Michelle Schimmel and Nathaniel Schimmel about getting a job. As you would soon observe, Nathaniel was not telling the complete truth about his situation with his mother.
When was the last time you had maybe a meaningful conversation with Nathan?
A meaningful conversation? It was hard to have a meaningful conversation with him because he didn't want to talk. You would say something to him and he would just kind of go grunt, and because last time I saw him inside the house, he was sitting there on his phone looking at anime or some crap, wasting his time. And what I would usually ask him about is, are you looking for a job or something like that?
Sure.
But no real meaningful conversation, I would say.
Was that maybe a point of contention? Is him getting a job?
Oh, with my sister, it absolutely was.
Okay.
She was nearing the end of her rope with him. I don't know if you want me to just talk or.
Yeah. Just so you know, the things that I write down is just so that I can look back at the interview later.
That's fine.
And it's just so that I don't forget that you said certain things. But don't worry about waiting for me to write or anything like that.
I believe it was the previous Friday that I had a doctor's appointment down there where she worked, so I asked her if she wanted to get lunch, and we had lunch in Panera, and of course we were talking about Nathan and what she's going to do with him. And I had said, well, have you guys tried the employment place in Bunnell? I forget the name of it. She said, oh, I forgot all about that place. And then, I don't know if it was that day, but at sometime in that time period, she went home and told Nathan, no, she told me this later. She went home and said to Nathan, get ready, I'm taking you over to the employment place. And then she went into the bathroom to get herself cleaned up and get ready to go. And when she came out, he was gone. So that really upset the hell out of her, and I believe that's when she moved his bed out onto the patio. This is what she relayed to me. Because, all he wanted to do was sit around, play video games, and do nothing with his life. And she was trying to get him to do something, and he had apparently stayed up all night playing video games. And she reminded him he had to go for his appointment. So later she came home from work, and she had already called the employment place and found out that he didn't show up, but he didn't know this. So she came in and asked him how it went. And he made up a whole story of the meeting.
Really?
Yeah, that it went fine. And, he told her that they talked about this and that, etc. And she said she apparently got pretty upset with him. And, she texted me and said she found him. She had already told him, get the computer out of the house. You're not to spend time on the computer anymore. And she came home and found him with the computer again. And so, she was at the end of her rope with him. And she texted me, and probably here. I told her, she said, now what do I do? I said, well, maybe you could just restrict his access to the house now so he can't get in the house. Make it uncomfortable for him. Make him walk to the gas station to use the bathroom and wash up like a homeless person. Get a feel for what it would be like to be uncomfortable and not have this easy life that you're giving him,
Right.
And that was the day that it happened. And
There was a list inside the house of agreements that he had. Do you know when
this contract stuff,
Yeah.
she had been doing this with him, and I didn't agree with it. I said, he can sign that, and it's meaningless because he's not going to do anything.
Did he have somebody somewhere along the way told me he did? He graduated high school
with difficulty, I believe. Yeah,
difficulty. Okay. Was it? He wasn't applying himself, or?
From what I understand, no.
Okay.
He he had no goals, no purpose, I don't think. I believe he signed up, they got him signed up for college, and he went for a semester. I don't even know if he finished the semester, but
And what do you think? Do you think? What do you think if he would have applied himself?
well, I have to say, I thought he was pretty intelligent.
What makes you say that?
Well, just, in past conversations, he would have knowledge of things that you wouldn't expect.
Upon arrival of the police at the crime scene, the childhood friend of Nathaniel, Christian, was also present. Nathaniel had driven to his house and arrived at approximately 7:30 p.m., then came into his room while he was sleeping. Nathaniel told him that someone stabbed his mom, adding that Nathaniel believed the suspect was his father. It was Christian who then told him to call 911.
Over the years that I've known him, he's become more opposed towards the rest of his family, and his sister and father definitely were sick of his shit. And his mom, for the most part, she rode the borderline of being an enabler and being tough on him.
Right.
Let him stay there, let him really go unpunished on a lot of things, aside from can't use the TV, can't use the computer. But she was always a bit of a health nut. Even when we were not using electronics, she would complain about us staying inside all the time. Always fed us health food, which I could never choke down, but her baked goods were amazing. But it was, I can't even really pinpoint a point where I noticed that it was different, but when I first met, it was, oh, yeah, my mom's a little bit weird. This is my sister. She likes horses. This is my dad. And became my mom, my dad's abusive, and my sister's. And I never believed that his family deserved to be called that.
Right.
I guess I was being an enabler as well. I wouldn't say he has an intimate or even clear understanding of the legal system. He didn't even call the police until I told him to.
Right.
And
you can't, and you try to, obviously think way outside of the box, because, is he emotionless? Is he sitting here saying nothing because is he absolutely terrified? I don't know. Is he so fearful because he knows he's in trouble, or does he just really seriously not have any feelings whatsoever? But you're telling me now, he's most comfortable with you. You're seeing trembling. You're seeing someone that's just absolutely terrified.
I think he was terrified because it was passionate, not premeditated. And I think he was afraid because it happened and because he knew he.
More than an hour into the interrogation, and Nathan didn't budge. He stuck to his story. If anything, he introduced a new character and kept weaving tales together in the hope that the story would add up.
So she came home, what time?
I wasn't really paying attention at the time, probably around 5.
And you were on the back porch?
The entire day.
Okay. And the house is locked?
I think, as far as I know.
Okay. So you're on the back porch, your mom comes home at 5. Does she talk to you? Does anything?
No.
No conversation at all?
Not really, no.
Okay. So then take me through what happens.
She, left the door locked, left the cats on. I guess she never locked it. Then
I thought you said the house was locked.
she is I'm talking about the porch door.
Oh, the porch door.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
For the cats. And before that, she'd taken the dog to go to the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
And then later I heard her scream, and I went out into living room and, outside.
How did you get to the living room?
The porch door was unlocked, so I opened it up and I went. And I went outside. The door was open. The front door.
Where did you hear the screaming from?
Somewhere in front of the house, either like right by the door or outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you hear some screaming, so you go into the house. Did any part of you think that it was inside the house?
No, it sounded like it was by the front door.
Okay. So it sounded like it was by the front door. So you go through the house. Can you draw roughly your house?
Okay.
So 2 hours maybe after she got home, she hasn't communicated with you?
Not really. She just let the dogs out.
Did you know that this door was unlocked?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
She just unlocked it to let the cats out.
Okay. Did she tell you not to come in?
No, but I assumed I should if I heard screaming.
Okay, no problem. I'm just talking about before that.
Oh.
So before that, did she tell you not to come in? Oh, so you just stayed on the back porch? What were you doing on the back porch?
I was on my bed, on my computer, my laptop.
Your laptop's on the back porch?
Mm-hmm.
You got a place to plug it in or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you remember what website you were on?
I was watching something, a video.
Okay.
All
right. So you're watching a video here on the back porch. You hear the scream, and you felt it was coming from somewhere in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So you went through the house, through the living room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then when you went through the living room, you went out the front door?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you walked out the front door, what did you see?
I saw him going off on the left, running away.
Show me the left.
Okay. From the house, this left, and then right.
Okay.
On the swale, like, right here is my car. And then him was like, he was past the driveway, so like right about where all the houses are, like about to be past that. So he's like right here.
Okay. So he's here,
Mm-hmm.
and where was your mom?
She was on the lawn, like right in the middle by the tree.
Right in the middle by the tree.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this guy was wearing what?
He was wearing those ski masks, so that's really all they.
Okay. So he was wearing
the robber masks.
Rubber mask.
Yeah.
Okay. And you see her by the tree.
Mm-hmm.
How was she laying?
She was like on her back like this. I don't know what her arms are, but she had a knife like right in kind of like the top of her back or something.
The top of her back,
Mm-hmm.
sticking out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like here's the handle.
Okay. So you see that, and he's how far away from her is he?
Quite a distance. He was like right about around the corner where all the other houses are.
Uh-huh.
So he was booking it.
He was booking it?
Yeah, he was running.
So you saw which part of him?
Like the back.
The back?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't see the face? Okay. Could you tell if he was white or black or Hispanic or no? Okay.
He was tall and kind of muscular.
So you see this, and what goes through your mind?
I went over to her and I asked if she was okay, and I went to pull the knife out, but I stopped. She didn't say anything.
Uh-huh.
So I went to pull the knife out and I stopped. I don't know if I should do that. And then I got in my car and I went to Christians, and then I called 911.
Okay. So when you got in your car to go to Christians,
Yeah.
why? My main question is why wouldn't you call 911 from your house?
I wanted to make sure I was safe before I did it.
Okay. So what went through? I mean, were you concerned about being safe when you went up to her?
I don't know. I was just in a blind panic.
A blind panic?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you try to turn her over or no?
No.
No. Was she making any sounds? No.
No.
And what was he doing?
He was running away.
Towards a car or
I
what?
don't know. He was just like going around the corner.
Okay. So, I guess I don't understand not calling 911 from that point. I mean, even as you're driving.
I don't know. I had to make sure I was safe before I called. I didn't want to call while driving because I thought I might crash into something.
Okay. So you called after you got there. How far is it from your house?
It's like 5 minutes.
Okay. So, did you try any type of CPR or anything like that? No. Okay. So, where was there blood in front of your house?
There was blood in like before the front door, I think. I thought there was blood outside where she was.
There was blood in front of the front door?
Of all the people present at the crime scene, just Nathan was home with his mother on that evening. This allowed him to recount the events of that day before he headed to Christian's house as it suited him.
So when you went up to your mom, what exactly did you do?
I like went down on the ground and I kind of moved her to see if she was okay. She didn't say anything. I like yanked on the knife, but I didn't know if I should pull it out.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so. I think during when I was running through by the front door, I think I lost my glasses, but I had an extra pair.
You had an extra pair on you?
Yeah. Well, in my car, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So when did you put on the extra pair?
In my car.
In your car on the way to Christian's?
Yeah.
Okay. So try to take the knife out.
Mm-hmm.
Which hand do you use?
I use both, but mostly this one.
Mostly the right hand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're ambidextrous? Slightly? Okay. All right. So when you went to grab the knife,
Mm-hmm.
you grab it like this, you grab it like
I
this.
think I grabbed it like that.
Okay. Did you pull it out?
Not completely, no.
No. How far out?
A little more than halfway, I'm not sure.
Okay. So was your mom she wasn't making any sound? Was she breathing or anything like
I
that?
don't think so.
Did you check her pulse? Okay. And so when time is of the essence,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy's already ran away,
Mm.
I can't get over not calling 911.
I didn't know what to do.
Have you ever called 911 before?
Mm-hmm.
Never?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, all right. All right. All right, just give me a second. Can I see the scratches in your arm?
Oh. You mean this? It's one of those laying against the cones. Police car. It was one of those laying against the cones in the police car. I think.
Those are scratches.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
You know what I think is kind of a strange thing? Is that we've been dealing with you for how many hours now? Do you know how many hours it's been? Okay. Do you know how many times you've asked any of us how your mom's doing? No? Are you gonna ask?
No. I'm afraid to know.
Huh?
I don't want to know.
You don't want to know? Why?
Guess she might not be okay.
Tell me what you mean by that.
I don't want to know if she's okay or not, because she might not be.
What makes you say that?
I saw her, she didn't look okay.
Describe that.
She didn't. There's a lot of blood.
Okay. So a lot of blood. I mean, what does that mean?
There's a lot of blood.
Where was the blood?
All around her.
And you only touched the knife?
I bent down and I touched her to see if she was okay, and she didn't say anything.
So rather than call 911, you got in your car
Yeah,
and you drove how many miles?
like half a mile, it's not that far.
And then they had to tell you to call 911. Because I've been sitting here and listening to your excuses and whatever you're saying. And it's gotten a little bit aggravating, especially when you haven't asked once how she's doing, which I think is strange. I mean, you're 23 years old, 22 years old. Your mother raised you. And you don't want to know how she's doing? I think you know how she's doing. I think that's the problem. I think you know how she's doing.
Is she okay?
Why don't you tell me?
I don't know. Why would I know?
You don't know? You don't want to know.
No, I don't.
So then why'd you ask me?
Because you said,
Okay. Your mom's dead. You already knew that, though. That's why you don't ask. Do you know how many times everybody else asked me? Everybody else asked me. Except for you. You got nothing to say. I'm not even done telling you the crazy shit. So brace yourself.
Nathan did not seem to care that his mother was stabbed. He took this information as lightly as one would if it was something to be expected. After calling 911, which was not done on the spot, not once did he ask if she survived or not.
Listen, man. You're making me lose my patience. Okay? There's only one reason that there would be high velocity blood spatter on your shirt. And that's you standing right next to your mother when she got stabbed.
wasn't.
But you were. But you were. And that's why she scratched you on the arm. And guess what? Your DNA and your skin is going to be under her fingernails. Huh?
Why would it be though?
I just told you because she scratched you.
I just want to go in the car though.
That is not from a cone. Those are scratches.
No. Don't look like it.
You don't know? So I tell you that your mother's dead. Let that sink in for a second.
It's. No.
Yeah?
Oh. pick her up?
No, an ambulance didn't pick her up. Do you know why an ambulance didn't pick her up?
Why?
Because she was dead. Because when you left her, she was dead, and you didn't call anybody. You just got in your car and drove a couple of miles away.
So she could have been.
And you've got high velocity blood spatter all over your shirt. You got scratches on her arms. Tomorrow, her fingernails are gonna have your skin underneath them because you guys got into it. You guys got into it.
Why? Why would they do that?
I don't know, man. Maybe because you're sleeping on the back porch for the last 3 days.
Well, I thought she'd eventually let me in, though.
Well, maybe she wouldn't.
Oh, what?
You've also identified the knife that's in her back
Yeah,
that you didn't remove but touched,
yeah.
right? Okay. That knife doesn't look like it's budged an inch out of her back.
Really?
Yeah. So, do you want to try again and tell me what happened tonight?
I already told you, though.
Okay. Tell me one more time. Humor me.
From where? When I was on the porch? Or
Yeah, you were out on the porch and you heard screaming.
I was on the porch on my computer.
Sure.
I heard screaming. The porch was unlocked, so I opened it and I, at some point, lost my glasses while looking. I went out through the front door, which was already open. I went down to her. The guy was already making way past the driveway where the turn is.
You're still sticking with the guy.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep going.
I bent down and I asked her if she was okay. She didn't say anything. I tried to bite the knife, but I didn't know if I should move it or not.
So then why touch it?
I don't know. I was scared.
Where'd you recognize the knife from?
It looked like one of ours.
Oh, it looked like one of yours.
Yeah, we have a kitchen knife thing.
So a knife that came out of your house, right, that you walked through, did you walk past it where the knives are?
Well, the kitchen was over there, so yeah, I don't look at it.
Okay. So you walked out, you walk through the house, you walk out front, and you see her and the mystery man standing at the end of the property, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you are scared of you're scared of the mystery man, right?
Yeah.
But you develop immense courage for several seconds and you run up to your mom just long enough to get your DNA on her, right? And on the knife.
Well, that to me was already far away.
I get that, man, and that's why your story makes no sense. He was already far away. You have no reason to not call the police. But yet you told us on a sworn statement, you tell us that you went to your friend's house because you're scared of the masked mystery man.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure the neighbor's surveillance cameras got a glimpse of this masked mystery man too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Which neighbor?
I don't know, where is the surveillance camera?
Okay. So you weren't scared anymore, but then what happened? So you walk up to the knife, you grab it, right?
Yeah.
How do you get high velocity blood spatter on your shirt? How? Just give me something, man. Don't just give me, I don't know.
If you observe closely, Nathan's words are starting to jumble together, and he stares at the detective in disbelief of the possibility of being caught. At the crime scene, investigators observed multiple stab wounds to the front and one at the back. The whole scenario seemed like a setup in order to turn the blame away from him.
You do this, and you hit, right? The blood spatters, okay? That's how it works. Do you know what physics is? That's how it works. If you're standing on the back porch and somebody else stabs your mother, that blood doesn't end up on your shirt. So explain to me why your mother's blood is splattered at a high velocity. Are you just trying to piss me off? I don't understand. You're making up bullshit over and over. You're digging yourself a deeper and deeper hole, man. You're digging yourself a deeper and deeper hole. Every lie you tell is digging you a deeper and deeper hole. If something happens at the spur of the moment, bam, something happens, spur of the moment. You react on impulse. That's different. But once you start lying about something, and once you start making up invisible masked people who don't exist, that's when you get into even deeper trouble. None of that makes any sense to you? Just tell me how the blood gets flung all over your shirt. Tell me. Because nothing in your story explains any of that.
I don't know.
Did you do CPR?
No.
You didn't do CPR.
No.
Do you know how to do CPR?
Mm-mm.
No. Why didn't you run to a neighbor's house?
I don't know.
Why haven't you still reacted since I've told you that your mother's dead? You still haven't reacted.
There's no way.
She's dead.
No.
Yeah, she is. She's dead. Never coming back. Never gonna say another fucking word to you. But she knows what you did. She knows what you did.
She's got me in the hospital.
What?
She's got me in the hospital or something.
She's not in the hospital, my man. She's dead.
No.
She's dead. What's her name?
Michelle?
Michelle what?
Schimmel?
Michelle Schimmel.
Yeah.
So you can tell me her name, Michelle Schimmel, and I'm telling you that she's dead and you don't have any, nothing?
There's no way she's dead.
Yeah. Why do you think we're doing all this, man? Huh?
I don't know.
Why do you think we're here?
Try to find out who did it.
There's only one person with blood spatter all over their shirts. You know who it isn't? Your dad. Your dad doesn't have anything on his shirt. Your dad doesn't have any crazy stories.
He doesn't have any shirts in his truck or anything.
No. Just you, with blood all over your toes, with scratches on your arm. You lost a pair of glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a stretch on your V-neck.
That's if you know.
I know what a V-neck is. You got blood, your mom's blood, your dead mother's blood on your chest. You've still got your dead mother's blood on your chest right now.
Yes.
What do you want to see, pictures?
No.
Huh?
No. No.
If you didn't think she was dead, you wouldn't have left, my man. You would have called 911. If you didn't think she was, you already knew what I told you. You didn't even flinch. I've been doing this shit for 12 years, man. I've dealt with the hardest gangsters in Flagler County. And when these dudes find out that their mother passes away or their family member, they react. Gangsters who've been killing people, shooting people since they were little. You, though, I'm telling you right now that you got your dead mother's blood on your chest. I'm telling you that you got high velocity blood spatter from your mother on you. Tomorrow, they're going to tell us that your DNA, your skin, is under her fingernails.
No. No.
Huh?
No.
Did she scratch you earlier in the day?
No.
So you're going to maintain that you got scratches from a human being on your left arm from leaning up against the cone. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How does that happen? Explain that to me. Because that's just like science with the blood spatter with you. So explain to me how that happens. Tell me, I'm listening.
I was just leaning up against the car in the car.
Do you react to anything?
What do you mean?
You don't react to anything. You're not. You're just in here stone cold, like you don't give a about anything I'm telling you.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Would you not say that I'm laying some heavy shit on you right now? Or maybe you deal with harder shit when you're playing World of Warcraft. I don't know. Huh?
I don't play that.
Okay, whatever you play. How'd you get the scratch on your face?
What scratch?
There's a scratch on your cheek.
Is there?
Yeah. Was that from the cone too?
Nathan did not realize that evidence was starting to piece itself together. Also, it was doing a much better job than he was with his poorly told lies and I don't knows. His stoic expression had already started to crumble, and he didn't even know it yet.
Your mother was murdered, and she's got the DNA of whoever murdered her under her fingernails. And for some reason, everything that I'm showing you that points to you, you just deny it.
So if I say that I did it, will you keep looking for the guy?
If you say that you did it,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
If I say that I did it and you put me in jail, will you keep looking for the guy?
I am going to keep looking for every shred of evidence that is out there,
Okay.
regardless. So what does that mean to you?
Will you find whoever did it?
I don't understand that if I say that I did it, or are you going to keep looking? If you tell me that you did something, right, it's going to explain a bunch of things, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to go home and sit there and eat donuts. I'm going to still go out. We've got a team out there. We've got teams out there right now. We got teams at your boy's house. We got teams at your house. We got teams walking around the neighborhood, talking to everybody, getting surveillance footage, doing all that shit. We've got canines. We've got everything that's tracking and everything like that. That shit is not going to stop. But what that's gonna not do is explain to me is the evidence that's telling me that you were right there. You were right there when your mom got stabbed. You weren't on the back porch. You were not on the back porch. That's a lie. That's a lie, man. You're gonna just sit in here and me. So what happened?
I told you already.
What happened? Take me through it. Tell me what happened. Tell me the truth. Your mother's watching you. She's dead. She's watching you. What happened? You're seeing it in your head right now. You're seeing what happened. You're playing it over in your head. You are playing exactly the moment that your mother was killed in your head right now. You are not on the back porch, you were right there. And you know it, and that's why her blood is all over your shirt. So explain to me why this happened, or are you just a psychopath who kills their mother for no reason? She raised you, and you killed her. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. You grabbed a kitchen knife and you stabbed your own mother in the back. What kind of person stabs their own mother in the back? Huh? A piece of shit? A complete psychopath? And then to blame it on your dad? You're sick. You're a sick, and you can't even own up to. You can't even look at me like this. You're staring at the ground like a little, because you can't tell me what you did.
From the body recovered from the crime scene, multiple stab wounds were recorded. One stab wound is something. On the other hand, multiple stab wounds are very far from being unintentional.
What? What happened? It was an accident.
I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to?
No.
How did it happen? It's okay. Tell me what happened. How did it happen?
She was gonna kick me out. We had an argument.
Mm-hmm.
There was a knife on the counter. I panicked. I just reached for it.
Mm-hmm.
She,
You just panicked.
No.
You panicked because she was going to kick you out.
Yeah, I didn't want to be alone.
Okay.
What do you think?
And you guys were standing in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay. So she told you she was going to kick you out, and you panicked.
Yeah.
And did she do something to make it worse? I mean, what
She was
happened?
just yelling at me, and she grabbed me, and I panicked.
Did she grab you? Did she grab you?
She just grabbed my arm, just tried to talk to me.
Uh-huh.
I panicked.
Okay. And then what?
It just happened.
Where did you cut her?
In the neck, I think.
Okay. And how did the knife end up in her back?
I put it there, so if I can do it, I didn't mean to. I don't hate her.
You don't hate her.
No. I didn't mean to. She didn't deserve it.
I'm sorry you gotta go through this, man.
I didn't mean to. What just happened?
And I mean, after it happened, I mean, obviously, you panicked again?
I just kept stabbing.
You just kept stabbing?
Yeah.
Was that in the house?
Yeah. She tried to get away, so I grabbed her.
She tried to get out of the house?
Yeah, but I was scared and I knew I was gonna go to jail now. So
Hey, listen, man. This is about making it. You can't make it right.
I didn't need to.
But you're
scared.
I know. So, all of the stabbing happened inside the house?
Yes.
And then, how did she get to where she was?
She got outside.
And then,
She just bled out. It was horrible. I just watched her die.
and then at what point did the knife go in her
I
back?
just after she was dead, I just put it in there and didn't want it.
Did anybody see you?
I don't know, some guy in a car went by.
And then, how did you know she was dead?
She wasn't breathing, her eyes were open. She just, oh God. I think I hit her in the jugular, she just bled out. I didn't mean to.
How many times do you think you?
A lot.
What?
It didn't help that the dogs, they're stupid, they went after her.
Okay. Did she? And she knock your glasses off?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you remember her scratching at you?
No. God, the screams. She just kept yelling no. She just looks so scared.
Okay. How long after you put the knife in her back did you leave?
Almost immediately.
And what did you think you were going to say when she got to your friend's house?
I was scared. I just called 911.
As the officer tried to get to the bottom of everything, Nathan absolutely broke. He realized that his world had come to an end.
So you checked her for a pulse before she left, did you?
No, I just saw that she wasn't breathing. Her eyes were open. I was too scared to notice.
Okay.
No, but I didn't even want her to be dead. I just wanted to be okay.
I know.
No.
You see, when you talk about it, you accept it, you can, I know that healing from it is a long, long way away.
There's no healing from it. I'm gonna die after this.
What do you mean?
They're gonna either give me the death treatment or just make me rot in prison. I don't know which is worse.
Okay, well listen, you know what? You explaining what you did to us, what you did, is a lot different than trying to cover it up.
I was so scared I didn't know what to do.
I understand that. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying I understand that. What I can't accept is a person who knows what they did and doesn't own up to it.
I'm so scared.
I know.
Truth.
That was the hardest part. And you did it. You did it. You did it. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Do you want me to get you anything?
Can you stand up one more friend?
Ultimately, Nathaniel Ryder Schimmel pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to 50 years in state prison. This plea helped him avoid the possibility of a life sentence from the original first-degree charge. His 50-year sentence includes a lifetime of probation.